This is the second part of the Python tutorial, and today we'll be talking about how to write code in Python script mode. So last time we did shell mode in our previous video. It's there in the description. I made the link, and today we'll be doing and in script mode it's slightly different, but not that much different. It's almost the same thing. So in this video, we'll be talking about how to edit and write code in script mode. And it's so easy to go to script mode. All you have to do is just go to just open Python, and then you'll appear in shell mode. It says Python 3.7.4 or another like something, and then it says shell. So you have to go is to click on file and then new file, and then you will appear on a new script mode normal file where you can just type in lots of text and then just click OK or just transcript it, and then you get your so now that you know how to open Python program, it's time to know how to save a program. And to save a program, what you have to do is, you open in Python shell, then you went to file, then you selected new file. So here what you have to do is, you see there's in the upper area there's an area called file, edit, shell, that we call it the text editor menu. And so in the text editor menu, select file, and then from file, the very first one, select save as, or just hit Ctrl plus Shift plus S. That's a short form. And then save it as, and then just give it a name, I'm not sure just what kind of program are you doing, and then save it. I'm going to type in hello world and save it. And then at the end, make sure it says hello world.py or another name and then .py. And this mentions that these are all Python files. Okay, if you're just using Python, it's no problem. So how to run a program? Let's say these, you can just the main thing in script mode, that you just type bunch of things and then you can save it. Then 2 days later, just type more and then you save it. You can save it and then you can just go to the place you left and then just continue. This can be for projects that take months or even years. So that's the main thing. In shell mode, we just just type it and then you just carry it on. But here you can just save it, type it, save it, and when the time you are finished, what you have to do is OK and then transcript it. So how do we actually run it? It's simple. So from the text editor menu, select run. Then select run module or press F5. This will cause the Python, the interpreter to execute the program. So the output from the program will appear in the window of the shell. In this case, you should see the words, what you typed in the shell window. And the next big problem, it's not a problem, it's a way to solve problems. Yep, it's correct errors. And here's how to correct errors in script mode. Shell mode, you knew, I told you. But in script mode, it's a little bit problem. It's a problem to solve problems. So look at this code I just wrote. Okay, it says capital P print hello world. So I know I did a mistake. I just typed it just to show you it's a mistake. And let's just click in enter. Let's just run it. And then now you see here, there's an error. See, there's an error. It says name error. Name print is not defined. And if there are errors in the code, they'll be highlighted in red. Of course. Then how do you correct these? How do you just go back to your program, correct these mistakes, and then run it the perfect way? And then that is simple. What you have to do is just go back to the program. So just open Python shell, select file, then select open, and then select the name of the file you saved it with, and then just go edit or correct the code, and then save the program, and then again interpret it, or let's say run it, and then there will be no problems. But if you made like another problem, go again, do the same thing what I just said. Okay, so add comments. This is another good part. Like, let's say if you're just bored and you just let's say something like this. Let's say you wanted to explain this whole thing to Python, like something like that, just in case if it's something like that happen. The simplest you can do is add comments to code. Like, you can just add extra information, add a description, but these descriptions you write aren't going to get into the Python interpreter. Like, Python's just going to review it and then just get that thing into the mind, and then just just display all the code what you wrote. Just follow the instructions you said. So before you write any comments, you need to put the hashtag symbol before you write it. Okay, I'll repeat it again. You have to put the hashtag symbol before you write the comments. Otherwise, you have to go all the way again. Then you gotta add the hashtags, boom, come back. Oh, another waste of time. Yeah, another waste of time. And then you can just write in anything like in description, and then your program or whatever you are doing is 100% perfect, and you're not in danger of going in again and doing something like that. Okay, so variables. You must have heard this. Variables are stored data in a program. You can just say something like this. It's like a named location in the computer's memory that stores data of a particular type. It's just simple. And if you wanted to print out the contents of the main variable, you can just do this. Let's say there's this thing. So here, adding more information to a program. Okay, let's say you wanted to add the input command. That's you want to tell Python, you have to tell them to input something, something like that. The input command. This allows users to enter information into the program and store it in a variable. That's also pretty simple. In your document, let's say you want to put your name, okay, and then later you are going to get a message by your name. Yeah, something close. Yeah, something like that. So then you have to use input, let's say name equals input. What is your name? You put the name because that's the variable. Okay, so that's the main thing about adding info. But there's also one more thing. Okay, you need to tell Python which type of data mode is it. Is it string, integer, or real? So, what's a string? String data types. Well, string is any, text. Let's say, such as hello world, or WE5694 capital MC. I just made that. Or any whole numbers 24, 10, 9, 57, or 20, or something again like that. Real is different. So different. It's a number with a decimal point. Let's say 6.98, 5.99, 09.3536 or something. They are decimal numbers, we can say. So in Python, we say real as float. Short for floating point numbers, which is a decimal number. So why do we use this? Well, we had to instruct Python. Okay, so now let's say name equals integer, input, then parentheses integer, and then another parentheses. What you had to say? You had to instruct Python, okay, the type of data you have to input is string, integer, or let's say real. Yeah, that's right. because you had to like just instruct it what type it is. Like in Scratch, I'm not sure if you used it. You don't have to put all these things. What you have to do is just name it, and then voila, it knows okay what is the data type. Python, you have to tell what is it. Otherwise, your entire program will be entire nogram, something similar to it. So yeah, we did part 2.